Today, ladies and gentlemen, in the dry run, the 2-hour-long dry run, which took place all across the country, the process was standardized, the loopholes were seen, and the hope was that it will be plugged before the formal, vaccination process starts. All across the country, right since the morning, 9 a.m., my colleagues have been reporting, giving us a sense of what this entire process, how will it look like, and how much time will it take. 40 minutes is what I saw inside this vaccination mock drill, venue. 10 minutes for the entire process of getting a jab, and then 30 minutes in the observation room. Take a look at these reports filed by my colleagues from all across the country.
Right now I'm in Thiruvananthapuram. I'm at one of the government hospitals here, and in this hospital, in this district specifically, there are actually 4 venues, including a private hospital where the dry run would happen. And just a while back, we had Health Minister K.K. Shailaja, who was supervising or who was monitoring the situation over here. And even before that, we had the district collector who came here to actually just monitor the dry run facility over here. Right now, I'm actually inside the dry run facility where I'm at the vaccination booth, if I can say more correctly. So these are the equipments that any person would actually encounter while he's administered with this vaccine dose. So this is the larger storage box of the vaccine. These are the kind of boxes in which the vaccines will be stored. And in this vaccination desk, you will see all sorts of things, including the syringe and the needle disposer. And all those things will be here inside a vaccination booth. And just a while back, we had the people who were actually here, who were identified as part of the dry run to be administered with the vaccine. And all those processes are now over. And even at this hospital now, I will just show you, there are 2 more larger facilities. You can actually imagine the kind of quantity of the vaccine that will be required for a state like Kerala. The total population is close to 3.5 crore. And even Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan has said that vaccines will be given to all the people in the state free of cost, which will certainly be dependent on the availability of the vaccines and as and when it is available. So the government here is also following a strategy similar to the central government. Initially, it will be the health workers, the doctors, nurses, Anganwadi workers, CDS workers who have been on the ground right from the beginning in the COVID containment activity. They will be the initial beneficiaries of this the COVID-19 vaccine or Covaxin. And after that, there will be people identified based on their age and comorbidities, and they will be the people who will be in the second list of beneficiaries. And only after that, maybe the general public will get access to this COVID vaccine. So this is how the situation looks like in Thiruvananthapuram. And apart from the state capital, there are dry runs happening in Palakkad, Idukki and Wayanad districts of Kerala as well.
As several countries rolled out vaccination program to battle COVID pandemic, now it is India gearing up for one of the biggest vaccination program, and that's how it is going to start from today. 116 districts, 259 centers, including 3 in the national capital, and this is how these vaccination centers will look like. We are taking you through this. After the registration, the first arena which is made, where the frontline workers and everyone who needs that immunization, they will be sitting here. That's through the registration process. Once you enter through these centers, indeed, the social distancing, those foot masks are essential. Remember, even though vaccines are ready, which will be provided, distributed soon, the few norms, including mask and social distancing, are going to be compulsory. So once you enter in these centers, this is how the registration desk will look like. All the frontline workers or the civilians, ordinary people, those who need those vaccination program, they'll be coming here. And after the registration process, this is how these centers will look like. Those boxes are kept here in particular temperature that would be required for the vaccines, and this is where the vaccination will be done. If there are something reported, some health concern reported after the vaccination program, the patients, they will be kept inside those centers for some time, quite some time, under the observation if there are something reported. However, so far there have been hardly any such cases. This is a dry run. This will ensure smooth distribution of vaccine to fight against COVID pandemic. Reporting in Central Delhi with Sanjay Kumar, this is Ashutosh Mishra for India Today.
Serum Institute of India becomes the first pharma company in India to get the UL license from Drug Controller General of India, and henceforth this vaccine will be available to the frontline workers who will be administered with the COVID shield doses. Here you are, we are in the premises. This plant is spread in about 55 acres of land in Hadapsar and Manjri area. State of the machinery is working round the clock. The estimated doses that are filled on monthly basis are around 60 to 70 million. So huge capacity, huge production plant over here that has been established by the Serum Institute of India, and it's a good news for the people. Now, what are the prices? The information that we are getting from the CEO of this company, Mr. Adhar Poonawala, that each of the dose that is being given to the government will cost exchequer around 230 rupees per dose. So for 2 doses, government will be spending around 500 of rupees. But yes, if anyone wants to have these doses in private, that will be available by the...
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.